Hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about a software. Uh, when we when we speak about a software, what does we get in our mind? So we get like famous applications like Amazon and like which we have used frequently in our life, like Amazon and Swiggy, etc. So why do we need an application? What is the reason? So first question starts, why do we need an application? Why do we need an application? Application. Here we have two point of views. One is customer point of view and another one is organization point of view. As a customer, as a customer of an Amazon application, Amazon company, so we need this application in order to get our needs to be fulfilled. Like we will buy a clothes and we will buy some electronics appliances and different things from Amazon. And the main thing is the organization point of view. If we take an Amazon organization, in the starting stages, they were a small network. So, in order to expand their network all over the world, they created a thing called as software, which increased their business. Their business here is the main thing. Business to improve or to expand our business all over the world or to give the service to maximum number of users or maximum number of consumers, we use an software. This is the main thing needed for software, related to software. And number of users increases, the revenue of organization will also increases. So in order to generate a revenue by giving the service, the organization needs an application. Okay, next question. Why do we need application? We got to know. Now, when do the organization go for an application? Whenever their business is increasing rapidly, if we take a graph, whenever the customer business is increasing rapidly, to increase his business more wider or more rapidly, he wants to develop a software for his business which represents his business indirectly. If the company is open or close, the software will run all over the time. So the more amount of working of software, the more amount of revenue. So this is the reason when an organization go for software, requires an software. So after this we get a question. As a software engineers, we get a question like how to develop a software. This is a basic thing which need to be known by everyone. As a software engineers, we need to know how a software is developed in an uh, or in a software company. So let us know about that, uh, how they will develop the software in an organization, who takes the project from an customer. Like I will give an example about that to get understand more clearly. So if we take an example of Amazon application, like this. If we take an example of Amazon application, the Amazon is an organization who gives the project to a software company. So here the software company go and bid for a project with the organization. So once they are satisfied with the software company's bidding amount, they will give the project to a software company based upon their quality of delivery. Although by considering all those things, an organization will give a project to a software company. Now from here the software development life cycle will start. So this is most important thing, the software development life cycle. In organizations, in software developing organizations, they have various types of software developing processes, like models, uh, like waterfall model, like spiral model, like V&V model, like prototype model, and like customized model, and like agile model. Every model have their individual advantages and individual applications. Like in some conditions we will use some models. If the customer is new for the business, we will go for prototype model. If the customer wants the product to be delivered early and with a quality, then we go for V&V model. And when the customer will give the requirement in a modules, we will go for spiral model. And we have each model their individual advantages. But in this modern era, all the software companies are using agile model. So what is agile model and why they use the agile model, we will get to know later. So today my topic is software development life cycle with respect to agile. How software companies develop the software by using this agile model. Okay, now let's start with the main topic. So today I will be discussing each and every individual stage of agile with respect to software development lifecycle, and this will be overall view of this software development with respect to agile. Now, before starting with the software development, the organization for which we are developing the software, they will give something called as requirement. requirement. This will be in form of like a book, a lot, a very big book which consists all the customer requirements. Like the how this process will start means the business analyst, he will go to the customer place, like he will go to the organization and he will collect the requirement. Means if the customer business is like clothing business, the business analyst will understand how the customer wants his software to be built by a software company. The business analyst will understand what is the requirements of the customer, our customer. So he will understand it in the business language and he will convert that business language to a software language, and he will give this software language requirement to a developing team or testing team. So this requirement is kept in a something called as product backlog. Here all the requirement is made in a part by part, and they will place all these parts in a centralized place which is called as product backlog. So if we take a like home page, it will be one story. Like if we take a cart, it will be one story. And if we take payments page, it will be one story. And if we take like if we take like some different login page, it will be one story. Like this, they will divide all the requirement which is in the software language into a stories. They will divide all these things into the stories. This is called as plan. All these things takes place inside a plan. So after plan, they will define. So what they will define? Here they will perform the feasibility study. Like here feasibility study means it is nothing but they will understand what they have, like what are all the technologies they have inside their software company, and in order to build this software, what are all the extra technologies they need to adopt, and what they will check whether they have required lab setups. Here lab setup means they have servers and highly configured computers, etc. So what are all the things needed for developing the software, and they will also check if they will take up this software, they will get profit or loss, and all those things, profit or loss. And by analyzing all these things, they will go for design. So here in design, for example, now we have a product backlog. So from this product backlog, the Scrum Master, we will be having two teams inside Agile. if we are discussing according to agile, so in agile we will be having two teams, core team and share team. Inside core team we have scrum master, developer, and we will have the test engineer. In share team we have UI UX designers and database admins, and we will have like product owner. He plays very major role in agile, product owner, etc. So this team will take a responsibility of one particular story, and in this way we will be having too many teams in an organization, so that we will develop a large product in a part by part. Each team will be assigned with some stories from product backlog by respective scrum masters, and they will develop a software. So here in agile we have a large product, this product, so we will divide it in a equal halves, like home page, cart and payments, login page, etc. So we will divide this work so that we can complete the work faster and with more efficiency. So this story will be assigned if we take one agile team. So we consider home page. This home page story will be assigned for this agile team. So in this agile team we have scrum master. This scrum master will assign the work for developers and test engineers. Okay, these developers and test engineers need to tell a time that they will complete this work within this time. They need to specify it. So this particular defining of time is called as story point. Okay, so after defining that, they will start working on their given tasks. So they will work according to burn down chart. So they will be having something called as burn down chart. So to complete a particular task, they will plan and they will complete their task according to that. So we get to know about agile team, all these things. So this particular thing will be called given to one team. So they will work according to the requirement. So once they have developed this, understand all the product, and then they will design it. In design we have high level as well as low level. High level means we have taken a home page. We have assigned that work to a agile team with respect to home page. So we have assigned this home page task to a agile team. So in agile team they will design, UI UX designers will design a high level and low level design for a product. So here in home page they will design, like if we take home page, you just imagine a Amazon application home page. In Amazon application home page we have such text field at the center, and we will have this cart symbol at this top right corner, and we have menu bar, etc., and all the products will be displayed like this. So this particular thing, this text field should be in center. All this is a design of application. This is a design of home page. It is done by UI UX designer. So he will design a high level module. It is called as high level design. So if in this home page we will be having this card symbol. So this complete home page, it is called as high level design. So inside this cart we will be having like save later, save later, wish list, and delete options. All these things, these are each and every individual module inside a main module. So this particular modules, each and every individual modules are called as low level design. In low level design we will design this each and every individual features, these components, each and every individual features we will design inside the low level. So you got an overall view what we will do in design stage. We will design high level and low level design. So once the design part is completed, they will give this design to developers. The developers will start coding. They will take this design, this particular design, and according to this design they will write a code. Upon this design, and they will create a code. So this they will write a code and they will compile that code, and they will convert that code into the exe file format. This exe file format will be dumped into the server. Here in this server they will dump the exe file. This particular thing is called as build. They will dump this exe file into the server. This is called as developers server. Now the development lead or test lead will copy this exe file and paste it in the testing server. From this testing server they will the test engineers will copy paste the developed exe file into their computers, and they will start testing that particular software which has developed. Testing, they will do the black box testing and including functional and non-functional. After testing the software, if the quality of software is good, they will deploy the software to the customer server, which is called as client server. They will deploy this software to the client server. The client will verify the software, and if the quality of software is good, he will use it. So after that the customer will give the requirement for second release. Like the customer has given the requirement for home page now in first release. Now in second release the customer will give the requirement for cart. In this way they will develop the software part by part, and they will develop the software as soon as possible by using this agile. In agile the customer will give the home feature in the first release. So in this first release, in home page we are having different things like cart and menu bar and search field and all the different features in homepage. They will divide these tasks to all the agile teams in a software company. So each and every agile team will work on a dedicated task, and they will complete the task, and they will configure all their tasks in with respect to a design, and they will convert it into a design, and they will give it to uh, the coding team. The coding team will also work accordingly, and they will convert it to the exe file, and they will dump that code to the developers database at the server, and after that it will be copied to the testing server. The test engineer will copy it from the testing server, and he will test it, and if the quality is good, he will deploy that to the uh, client server and the client server will give the second release. In this way, they will work according to the release. So here we will, in agile, we don't call it as release, we will call it as sprint. So they will work according to the sprint, and accordingly every project will have some different amount of sprints related to their comparing to the size of their product. So in this way they will develop the software in an organization. Thank you for seeing this video, and if you like this, please do subscribe. Thank you.